You're listening to The Mark Moses Show on Sports Radio 1560 The Fan.
Hey, welcome back to The Mark Moses Show, only right here on Sports Radio 1560 The Fan. And hey, you can listen online anytime at sportsradio1560.com. And right now, one of the coolest ladies here in the Space Coast, Elaine Larsen of Larsen Motorsports.
Ladies are in the house, baby. Woohoo!
Yeah, I said, Elaine, who you bringing in studio? You're like, everyone. Everyone's coming.
Baby, we've got blondes, brunettes. We even brought one ginger for you. Woohoo!
Why isn't producer Anthony here? This is the one day he should have been here. How you been?
I have been awesome. Fast and furious. This race season has gone off without a hitch so far. We just came back from a short stint in Atlanta, or shall we call it Hotlanta, where I sucked the goose egg, man. I don't know what happened, but I lost all of my rounds. I tried too hard, and I was overthinking it, but I left before the light turned green both times.
What?
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. You made that corny Hotlanta joke right there. Don't they know they have to laugh at all your jokes?
Yeah,
Don't they
do.
know this? Who do we have in studio here today?
Okay, so I have crew chief in training, another jet car driver, a jet car driver in training, my marketing specialist, my composite specialist, an engine specialist. Man, I brought all the ladies of Larsen Motorsports.
Very nice. For our listeners who don't know, tell us about jet car racing. What are you guys all about?
Jet car racing is fast and furious. We literally take an engine off an airplane and we put it on our car. Michelle Rodriguez is the head of the engine lab, so that's what she does. She'll take it off the shelf, she'll repurpose the engine, take off the de-icing, change the fuel systems up, because usually on the airplane they have two engines. The engines that we use are General Electric J85s, and we put them right on our car. Now that's not good enough, because now we got to put an afterburner on that baby. I need more power, as much power as I can get. So we get about 5,000 pounds of thrust on about a 1,250 pound car. And we go fast, 0 to 100 in a second, 0 to 280, 290 in 5.5 seconds.
I want you to know, Lane, I appreciate you having us out for the tour a couple weekends ago. What was it? In Palm Bay, right? Off Palm Bay Road.
Yep.
What was so interesting is, like, we're going through the tour, we're going through all the steps, safety, how you put the car together. And how long's the race? 4 seconds?
4 or 5 seconds, that's it, unless you're me and you just jump the gun and go down the track and go, where's everybody at?
What did you tell the crew when you did that?
Well, it was Michelle. She was my crew chief in training, and she looked at me. She goes, "You're safe. I didn't kill you, so you're fine."
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. I'm not dead. Thanks. I appreciate that.
It's hard because when you're my crew chief, you don't want to kill the boss. Paige was my crew chief and still is my crew chief for this year, and she's like, "Just don't let me kill the boss. Just don't kill the boss." So, yeah.
Where are we going next?
We are home for the next little bit. We get to have a little fun around here, and then we're going to head up to Pensacola. There's a new racetrack that's opening up. It's been open for a while, but we're going to do the grand opening, and then we're going to hit up and do a couple other areas. I think we're up in Tennessee and a couple other areas. So you got to check the website out, lmsjets.com, to make sure you stay up to where everyone, the ladies of Larsen Motorsports, are at.
And what is the hashtag we always use? Jet Life?
Hashtag Jet Life, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is Jet Life?
My Jet Life right now is on the Mark Moses Show. So
like
this
it.
is my Jet Life. Tomorrow, Kat's Jet Life today. Kat Moeller, her Jet Life was firing literally up a jet car today.
Oh, okay.
My son Andrew took it apart. Kat is so destructive, man. She tried to blow her engine up on that last pass trying to beat the boss. She's the one who did beat me. It left nothing on the track. She laid it all on the line just so she'd cross that finish line first. And so she did a little damage to her car, so we had to put her back together, and she fired it up this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, Kat? Well, I want you to know I ate a tuna sandwich with jalapeno peppers. That's the most dangerous thing I did today, okay? It's exactly what it is. If our listeners would like to take a tour sometime, can they do that?
Absolutely. Larsen Motorsports is located just in the heart of Palm Bay, right across the road from the new Harris building, that glass building. It's free to the public. We're open Monday through Fridays, but you can also schedule a weekend visit on our website.
Okay.
And just let us know when you want to come visit, and we'll have the place opened up, and we'll give you a free tour.
My favorite photo we took from the tour was intern Courtney, who's here in studio filming right now. What I liked is you put her in the car, and then you showed her everything to do it. It went all over her head. I want you to know.
Okay, wait a minute, Mark. It went over your head, too.
Oh, I know. I know it did. I know it did. But It's unbelievable to like just get in there and see everything that needs to happen, because it's more than just, okay, go, then go down the track, man. So it's pretty awesome.
Well, especially when they see the ladies of Larsen Motorsports, they say, oh, it's so easy, a girl can do it. And then so I put a guy in there and they go, holy cow. There's a little bit more to it. Kat's been racing since she was 11. I've got a lot of girls that have a lot of talent and aren't afraid to kick the tires and light the fires. So it is fun, and we get you right in the driver's seat. We take you through what it takes to design, build, maintain, and actually race the car down the track when you come see us.
You got into the Hall of Fame a couple of weeks ago. The Space Coast Hall of Fame for Elaine Larsen. What was that like, getting that prestigious honor?
It was awesome. I mean, we've just been in this area a short time, but I'd like to think that I try to make a mark where I go. Visiting schools, we had a Girl Scouts tour, a Boy Scouts welding merit badge. It's great to see that people are watching, and it was such an honor for not just me, because I can't even get my car to the track by myself. I can't start my car. I don't build my car. That's what these girls do behind me. So without them, I wouldn't be getting the honor. So I get to bring it back and say, job well done for Team Larsen. So
what did we say at the speech? Is that what we just did right there?
That's it. I mean, it was cool. I just... you have to take a moment, because we live our life so fast. I mean, everything is measured in thousandths of a second. And when we have a second to kind of sit back and relax and look where we've come from, for how far we've been, I mean, holy cow, it is amazing. To see Michelle from her first day when she started, or Corey when she started. She's doing a whole aerodynamics package on the car. And to see the comfort level of them putting me on the track. Corey looks me in the eye and she says, visor down. And I listen, because Corey's mean if you don't do what she says.
Visor down. That means it's game time.
It's game time. But, it's not a win for Elaine. It's a win for Team Larsen, because without all these girls, I wouldn't be able to do what I do.
Oh, is there a tear coming down now? That was very emotional.
Okay, now that's enough sucking up. So now they'll make sure and give me cake and cookies.
There was no moment like, yeah, by the way, I'm Elaine Larsen. I'm awesome. Was there any moment like that during the speech?
No, because they all knocked me down a few sizes. Joe, don't worry. They think that I'm cool. I try to walk like I'm cool. I try to act like I'm cool. And then I don't even know how to do my own stuff. Cheyenne gave me a whole lesson on LinkedIn this morning. I was like, oh, man.
And what I like is, and we joked about this earlier today, is you keep going with the devil horns as much as you can. Every 3 seconds, every video, every photo, you're like, all right, come on, Elaine, let's be an adult here. Let's be nice. And you're like, no, got to go to the devil horns.
That is, we just got awarded for the Palm Bay Chamber, the Business of the Month. And, I dressed up in a fancy dress. You can dress me up. You can take me out. You can put me with adults, but never forget who you're dealing with, man. Okay?
What do we listen to get hyped?
I am, what is my new favorite? I have so many.
Do we go metal?
Oh, definitely metal. Five Finger Death Punch, just anything that's loud. I'm liking Disturbed lately, which kind of disturbs me that I like that a little bit.
Oh, that's a pun. That's a pun. I like that. That's pretty good. Okay, once we finish the race in 4 seconds, then what do we do? Do we go get a chicken sandwich? What happens exactly?
No, that's when the work begins. That's when we bring the cars back to the pits. If we have to make another lap, that means we've got to go fast and furious. That's when the crews have to literally climb up the tailpipe to make sure that us drivers haven't done any damage. So they go in the fire literally to make sure the engine's okay. And then we service the car, get it ready to go back on the track. If we're done racing, we don't sit down. That means it's time to tear down. We take the awnings down, all the stuff. We are a traveling circus, and we pack it all up and get ready for the next show.
Well, this is what's really cool, because I've known this for months, but I'm finally excited to talk about it on the air, because I know you are as well. We're here at the Elaine Larsen with Larsen Motorsports. Jay Leno stopped by the shop. And the episode with you and Jay is going to debut next week. Is it the 13th?
The 13th at 10 p.m. Absolutely.
And it's CNBC.
CNBC.
And it's Jay Leno's Garage.
Yep. My episode is called A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. I wonder why they said that. Yeah.
That's not your new nickname, is it?
It is. Must be. I don't know what a wolf says. What does a wolf say? I know what a fox says, but what does a wolf say? I don't know.
Did you just make a cat call?
Yeah, I did.
I don't know what jungle you're from, but seriously. So take us there. Does Jay Leno call you? What happened exactly?
Okay, so the husband tries to play it cool, but I am like the most insane person. Don't ever tease me about something and not come through, because I got an email and it says, this is from one of the producers of Jay Leno's Garage. Would you be interested in being on Jay Leno's show? I'm like, oh my gosh. The husband says, just wait, play it cool, think about your response, and send it back tomorrow. I'm like, I go, oh my gosh, yes, send. And so then I took pictures, literally took selfies of me jumping up in the air saying, please let me be on the show, please let me be on the show. And they said they literally play those things over and over. I did a video for them and saying how much I would love to be on the Jay Leno show.
You could have just said yes.
No, because
but you had to go overboard.
I did. I do that all the time. I tend to take it one step too far, don't I, girls? Every time. They tell me to stop and I don't listen.
So this was when?
This was in February. Yeah, he was here in Melbourne for a stand-up comedy gig.
Yeah.
And so he made a stop at our shop. Here's a little snippet that you guys won't know unless you listen to this show, where you'll find out next Wednesday, is Jay had just been in the wreck with the Hemi under glass. So if you follow the Jay Leno's Garage, you'll see that he was in the car and rolled it several times. So the producers came on and they said, we're a little twitchy. Jay was just in a serious accident. Everything's okay, but let's just make things go smooth. And I'm thinking, oh, now that I see how serious the wreck was, I'm like, oh. So the only thing I was thinking of as I was lining up going down the track, don't kill Jay Leno. Please don't kill Jay Leno. Don't kill Jay Leno. Don't kill Jay Leno.
So you know what's so funny about that, Elaine? In the history of your life, you've never had that sentence in your brain before.
No,
don't kill Jay Leno.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I put a hashtag, don't kill Jay Leno.
Did he wear denim in every single shot?
He did, except when he rode and when he got into the car that he races me, which we're not allowed to say what he raced me in, because Jay and I do race, baby. We dropped it on the line. Corey put me on the line. She said, visor down. I'm like, grr. I growled and hit my head a couple times. I'm thinking, oh. And then I forgot that the camera was right in my face. I probably drooled a little bit, too, as I was going down.
Can you? Okay. The next time she races, this is what you need to do. Give me that wolf noise. And she needs to go, meow. And you're like, all right, let's go. I'm ready. That's what it needs to be. So, was he a nice guy?
Super nice. I mean, he took time with each one of our students. A lot of these kids that intern with us are students at Florida Institute of Technology. They're mechanical, aerospace, chemical engineers, human factors, business interns. But he took time with each and every one of them. He sat and talked to them. He signed autographs for them all. He was literally interested in their jobs of what they do at Larsen Motorsports.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So it was awesome.
So you finished filming, right? And here's the thing. You were doing jumping jacks, just the idea of him coming on the show. So did they tell you, all right, look, Elaine, we know you're blabbermouth. Don't tell anyone anything that happened.
Oh, my gosh. I've been on a gag order. And if you haven't noticed it already by this interview, I love to talk. I mean, I am a talker. I must have come out of my mama just blah, blah, blah. But I just kept myself quiet and just said, this is the deal. I signed. Trust me, they make you sign papers. Each one of the students had to sign papers. Do not talk or we will come get you. And NBC will come get you. You
know what I like also is every time I see you, I go, look, can I test drive the vet? Can I get in the vet? And you're like, shut up, Mark. You give me that look. No. Then you're like, oh, yeah, Jay Leno got to drive the vet. See,
I know.
If I can host the Tonight Show for 20 years, then can I drive it?
You can drive the vet. But Kat brought her vet for you to drive today.
Really?
I got 2 cats in the house, no dogs, but, you are the only boy in the room. Come on,
see that. But here's the thing. Where's Nitro, the dog?
He's hairy, and he's itchy, and he sneezes and slobbers. I'm not talking about Chris. I am talking about Nitro.
I love on the tour where it's like fast, fast, fast. That's all I'm learning. Fast, fast, fast. And then you have Nitro, one of the slowest dogs I've ever seen. Yeah. It's a great contrast. I love it. It's the best part of the tour. And so Kat and Kat, right? And by the way, I just like to say, Kat thinks she knows stuff about Mustangs. Nobody beats my Mustang, all right? I just need you to know that, okay? That's exactly right. So how can we check out the show? When, where, what's it going to be on?
The episode is going to be on CNBC, Jay Leno's Garage, and it's going to be July 13th at 10 p.m., and we're going to do live Facebook feeds. So if you guys want to log on, we're going to have a party at the shop, and all of us are going to be there. We're going to give you the scoop about Jay Leno and what it was really like and all the things that went wrong that you didn't see on camera, because there was enough of them, trust me.
So you're going to be at the shop.
Yep.
You're going to be yelling the whole time.
Oh,
you know
no.
that.
And so I didn't know, because, when you get these kinds of opportunities, you never know if it's going to be 2 seconds, 10 minutes, how long is your show going to be? So I emailed the producers, because I'm nosy. I just have to know. I can't wait. He's like, just wait, you'll see. And so I'm like, okay, tell me, is this like, were we that bad that we're only 2 minutes long, so I won't have such a party and, put it all out there? And he said 10 minutes of awesomeness. So I'm like, yeah. So that means that they really took time in the shop, and a lot of that is going to show, hopefully. And we're stoked.
It's going to be really cool, because he's going to narrate it where it's going to be like, all right, we're going to Florida.
Yeah.
We're going to Larsen Motorsports in Palm Bay, Florida, and we're going to talk with professional driver Elaine Larsen. That sentence is going to be said on national TV.
By Jay Leno. Are you kidding? Whoops.
I know. By Jay Leno, huh? That's what it is?
Yeah.
You've been racing all over the world, but this is the Mecca. Jay Leno showed up.
It really is. I mean, I think, I'm 49. I think of all the things that I've, I think I'm old. Wait a minute. No, I think of all the things that I've done in my life and all the opportunities that I've had. This one is something like drag racing. Not everybody's a fan of drag racing. Not everybody understands what we do, all the hard work that the team does every single day. But people know Jay Leno. And so when I told all the team, they're like, oh, Jay Leno, cool. And then, but I could tell, but then when they went home and told their parents, they were like, oh my gosh, Jay Leno. And they thought it was really cool. And now I've got a next generation of people watching and appreciating Jay's garage and all the cool hot rods. And if you ask Kat Redner what her favorite car is, it's a what?
A 1967 Mustang.
Why? Because it's just sexy, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm going to get the one Bullet, Steve McQueen. That's the one I want to get next. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. 2 more for you. I know you're a busy lady, okay? What does it mean to you helping Florida Tech and helping out these students? And, like you said, it's that next generation. What's that mean to you?
It is so cool to give them the opportunity to get their elbows deep in grease. I mean, Corey always says this comment where she's happiest and when she wipes her hands and her pants are just as dirty, and so her hands are getting dirtier. Michelle loves the engines because she says jet engines are sexy and you should hear them start. And so, each one of them, Paige is working on things to make me safer. She's doing crash reenactment so that when I do crash again, not if, because, drivers are drivers and we're going to push things hard. She is going to keep me safe, and she's going to keep my other drivers like Kat Moeller safe. So, it's giving them the opportunity to have a voice and have a platform so that hopefully we can change the face of racing. So injuries are no longer a thing, and we can go faster, because that's my goal.
Elaine, what is your advice for the next generation of female athlete? Because that's what you are. If you're female, you want to get into the big boys club. What's your advice for all those females listening right now?
Well, it's time to put your big girl panties on. Don't go home whining and say it's not fair. Don't say that, he got it, she got it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Worry about yourself. Quit looking and behind you. Quit worrying about the past. Focus on the future and find your future and go for it. Write your dreams down. That's what I'm doing for Kat Redner right now. She is focusing on her future. That girl right over there, she's going to be one of the next Jet girls. Watch it, because she's going to kick me out of my seat. Just stay focused.
And if Fast and Furious producers email you and say, we need you in Fast and the Furious 13 on Mars, are you down?
Absolutely.
Are you ready to go?
I rarely say no to a lot of things. And I don't realize that I'm getting older. So we just went whitewater rafting. They're going, oh, these are class 5s. I'm going, woo-woo, okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, I figure one of these days something's going to get me. I just want to go down in a blaze of glory. If someone gives me the opportunity, if I don't grab it, I'm going to be this grandma sitting in my rocking chair thinking woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's that Transformers movie. Don't be afraid to hop in the car. Don't be afraid to do things. And, my girls aren't afraid to take these challenges on. Every single day they take on a new challenge. Michelle will be elbow deep in an engine and thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to put this back together? Or Paige thinking, okay, now Elaine's brain is on my mind. What am I going to do that? They don't back down, so how can I?
Did you just quote Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Yeah. Don't be afraid to get in the car, baby.
Wow. I'm Megan Fox, and you're Shia LaBeouf in this situation.
Wait a minute. I don't know. No, they both went a little crazy, didn't they? Yeah, they both went off the train.
I don't know. Megan Fox? Okay. All
okay.
Right. I'll go with it. All right. So coming up July 13th, Jay Leno's Garage, you'll see this very nice lady and her whole crew with Larsen Motorsports. Elaine Larsen, thank you so much for stopping by, and it's always a pleasure to talk to a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Let's go to break. We'll come back. This is the Mark Moses Show.
You're listening to Sports Radio 1560 The Fan.
Only have time for a quick trip? Just head